Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a political showdown that's shaking up one of South Africa's newest political projects, the Mayibuye Party. What was meant to be a movement of unity and renewal has now turned into a battle of egos, accusations, and leadership chaos. And at the center of it all are two powerful figures, Deputy President Nolubabalo Mcinga and the self-declared party president, Floyd Shivambu. If you thought South African politics had run out of drama, think again. This one's got all the ingredients of a political thriller: ambition, betrayal, and a bit of tribal tension for extra spice. Let's unpack how we got here. Mcinga has accused Shivambu of dictatorial tendencies, chronic lateness, and tribal favouritism. Yes, you heard right, the man at the top of a party that preaches unity is being accused of tribal bias and running the organization like his personal side hustle. Inside sources say this didn't start overnight. Discontent has been brewing for weeks, with senior members claiming Shivambu ignores collective decisions and treats meetings like optional suggestions. Things came to a head during a national executive conference, where Mcinga reportedly confronted Shivambu directly in front of senior members. She accused him of disrespecting the culture of leadership and undermining internal democracy. Those who were present say the atmosphere was so tense, even the chairs looked uncomfortable. Shortly after that confrontation, Mcinga released a public statement that set social media ablaze. She reminded the country that the Mayibuye Party was founded on inclusivity, equality, and unity, then accused Shivambu of betraying those values through a persistent disregard for time, protocol, and the collective voice. Her tone was sharp, her message clear: this is not the leadership she signed up for. Party insiders have backed her up, claiming Shivambu surrounds himself with allies from his home region and dismisses input from anyone else. One member was quoted saying, "He listens to people who agree with him, and most of them just happen to come from his own area." Others describe meetings starting hours late, only for Shivambu to arrive, make his decisions, and leave without discussion. Naturally, Shivambu's camp sees it differently. He's reportedly told his allies that Mcinga and her supporters are trying to sabotage him and seize control of the movement. Though he hasn't made an official statement yet, sources close to him say he's confident the party's structures will hold firm against opportunism. But the optics aren't looking good. When your deputy president publicly calls you out, it's not exactly the image of unity the public expects from a party promising to renew South Africa. The timing of this fallout couldn't be worse. The Mayibuye Party is still in its early stages, trying to build credibility before the next election cycle. It was supposed to present a fresh alternative to voters tired of corruption and broken promises. Instead, it's now making headlines for internal feuding. Political analysts warn that this kind of division could completely derail the party's momentum. One analyst compared it to a car that breaks down before it even leaves the dealership. This is where it gets interesting. Mcinga's stand isn't just about personality clashes. It touches on a broader issue: the culture of leadership in South African politics. Too often, new parties start with big ideals but end up copying the same habits they once criticized: centralized power, ignored structures, and silenced dissent. Mcinga seems to be saying, if we want to build a new kind of politics, we must start by cleaning our own house. That message is powerful, especially to younger voters. But it also comes with risks. By challenging Shivambu so directly, Mcinga could be isolating herself. Political history is full of reformers who spoke up, and then got pushed out. Whether she becomes a hero for party democracy or another casualty of political ego will depend on how this battle plays out. For now, Mayibuye supporters are caught in the middle. Some back Mcinga, praising her courage. Others believe Shivambu is being unfairly targeted by people who don't understand the pressure of leadership. But either way, the cracks are showing, and ordinary members are growing restless. They joined Mayibuye for change, not for yet another internal power struggle. Analysts say this could all end in one of two ways. Either the party calls for an early elective conference to settle the leadership dispute, or it risks splintering before it even contests its first major election. If that happens, Mcinga could take her followers and start a breakaway faction, a move that might attract sympathy but would also confirm critics' suspicions that Mayibuye was never as united as it claimed. It's a reminder of how fragile political movements can be when personalities outweigh principles. We've seen it before. COPE, the UDM, the ATM, even the EFF had its moments of internal storm. The Mayibuye Party is now walking that same tightrope between potential and collapse. Still, there's a deeper irony here. Shivambu's leadership style, described by some as controlling, mirrors the very kind of politics the party was supposed to move away from. Meanwhile, Mcinga's rebellion represents that hunger for accountability many South Africans crave. It's a moral showdown disguised as a leadership dispute, and it's forcing everyone inside the party to pick a side. And let's not ignore the humor in it all. Political observers are joking that the Mayibuye Party might need a time management task team before it even starts campaigning. Others say Shivambu's chronic lateness could become the party's official slogan, "Change is coming, eventually." But beneath the jokes lies a serious truth: credibility is everything in politics, and right now, Mayibuye's credibility is hanging by a thread. Whether you support Mcinga's defiance or Shivambu's confidence, it's clear that the Mayibuye Party is facing its first major test of survival. Can it prove that it's different from the old political order it seeks to replace? Or will it become yet another cautionary tale of ambition overpowering unity? What do you think? Is Nolubabalo Mcinga defending democratic principles, or is this just another power grab disguised as reform? And can Floyd Shivambu salvage his reputation before the damage becomes irreversible? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy political analysis from a South African perspective, subscribe for more weekly updates, and share this video with friends who follow our country's ever-dramatic political scene. Thanks for watching, stay curious, stay informed, and as always, see you next time.